Day 509. So today was biking, right? Get up, get out, go. As I've been doing the past couple, every other day, right? And then working throughout the day. And unfortunately, I ate way too much food, but I'll deal with that tomorrow. The one thing I wanted to talk about is the biking. So I've had a unique opportunity for the past 3 biking trips. I've left out in the morning. The weather has been 70s, 80s, partly cloudy at the very least. And I've done about 2 hours, or a little under 2 hours, by like a 5-minute difference. But the unique thing is, the first day, I was on day 7 of fasting. Monday, the second time, I just started eating again, right? So food had just entered my system and I was exercising. And then today, I've had food in my system and have been exercising and added more food in my system before exercising, right? And it really is interesting to see the difference, but I actually can quantify the difference of having no food in my body and pushing myself to utilize the stored energy within my body versus having food as fuel and utilizing it to push myself to do more than what I can do without it, right? So the standard ride for me, right, is to go and ride to my office and come back. That's 16.6 miles with about 750 feet elevation difference, right? It's an out and back, so whatever I gain, I'm going to lose as well. So 750 feet difference. Monday, I knew I wanted to do more than that, but I didn't have the time to do way more, so I knew I was going to push myself to do something. So I went up to the office and across the bridge. That was 19.3 miles and about 950 feet elevation gain, right? So that is 2.7 miles more with 200 feet elevation gain extra. So that is the difference between having no food and having some food in my system right after stopping fasting. Today, not only did I go across the bridge and go up to the office, but I kept going to the next light, which doesn't seem like that far, but this is kind of a highway scenario, so the next light's a couple miles. So that loop, or out and back, is 23.5 miles, and about 1,200 feet elevation gain difference. So what the difference between having no food in my system, period, and having food in my system, right, is about 7 miles and about 400 feet elevation difference, right? So that it just goes to show, right, how much food can really impact your body, your exercises. I mean, I've been talking about my feelings, right, of, I feel like I'm barely able to kind of like do the bike ride like it's my first bike ride. That's how it always kind of feels like when I'm in fasting mode and I'm that far in. And then, nowadays when I'm biking and I've got food in me, I feel like I'm practically on my e-bike and I'm hitting those numbers at this point. Like this morning, I got to the office in 37 minutes. Well, 37 minutes was kind of the higher end numbers of what I would do on the e-bike when I could climb the hill completely on without stopping. So I am now entering those numbers with the bike that I have. So yes, part of it is my physical, ability has gotten a lot better, but there is a huge difference with these numbers. And it just goes to show what food does for you. And why I might be a little more addicted than I want to be. But either way, right, I will continue this fasting and continue this process because I know it works for me. But I wanted to share those numbers because I really thought it was interesting to have that qualifier of, leaving out at the same time, having the 2 hours, and getting that difference. So either way, I'm eating tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. I should be going hiking, but I don't know again because the weather is not great right now in Austin. So till tomorrow.